Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Why did DJ keep on playing Summertime Sadness? After you get out of the bathroom, can we go smoke a cigarette? I really need one. But first, let me take a selfie.
We didn't choreograph a dance.
Oh, I know, we didn't.
Next time.
Next time.
We said last time we were gonna choreograph a dance.
Yes,
we gotta plan.
We need to have all the ladies here.
There we go.
Yes, then we will do it. When the panel is full. Good evening, AfterBuzzers. Thank you for joining us for AfterBuzz Selfie. This is episode 4, Nuggets of Wisdom, and I'm your host June Lee. And joining me across the table are my lovely ladies. Introduce yourselves.
Hi guys, I'm Kellie Knezovich.
Hey guys, I'm Michelle Phi.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, what an exciting, action-packed filled episode.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
I really, really love the whole dynamic of Charmonique and Kevin, her son, and Eliza. That was so sweet. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
What did you guys think about the whole thing?
Okay, can I start off with the songs?
Yes.
I loved the songs.
Okay,
all
they
the
were
songs that
great.
were
I
played.
know, all
or
the
even
old
ones,
school songs.
Yeah, all the 80s songs. Oh my gosh, 80s girl at heart. I love it. It was great.
Yeah. What about you, Michelle? What did you think?
Oh, I loved it too. I mean, especially the songs, the music it just like took me back to like,
So
you know,
good.
like early like
Yeah.
high school or like, I don't know, maybe elementary school.
Yeah,
But,
I know. For me, it was
yeah.
definitely elementary school. I mean, I remember listening to Kiss FM and like listening to Mary J. Blige and like, yeah, Throwback
Men.
Tuesdays. Throwback Tuesdays.
Throwback
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I loved her wigs. Like, they were just so
I did too.
amazing. Like,
I was hoping
60 grand?
she said
That's
she was,
insane.
yeah.
I was blown away.
Yeah, I was blown away.
$60,000?
I know. That's insane.
I didn't know that's a thing.
But her, like, the wig that she wound up choosing was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that choice.
And how
It's perfect.
amazing, how adorable is Kevin? Like that, he's like a little man. He's not even a boy. He's like a grown man in a little child's body.
Yeah, he's full of wisdom.
I know.
Super quick on his feet.
Yeah.
I know when he was like, get it to his mom.
How old isn't he? 9? Or how old is he? Is he
I
not
don't
9?
I'm
know.
not sure.
I
I feel
don't
like he
know.
might be 9, but still to have that sense of humor
I
at
know.
such a young age.
I know. And
Props
like,
to you, kid.
seriously, like when they were having like that party in her wig palace, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
had that like sparkly hat on, and he was just like had the like really serious DJ face look, and I was like, wow, this kid is brilliant. I don't know the actor's name, but yeah, he's amazing. It's such
Great.
talent, and I'm really glad that we're seeing more of Charmonique's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier, like, we really hope, Corny was saying, we really hope that she's not just that character, you know, that sassy character, but now we see that she actually went to Yale, which I thought was really amazing, and we see, like, this kind of history and who she is, and that really inspirational, like, girl power moment at the end that we'll probably get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about the songs and, like, the music in this episode. So Henry is at the office, and he has a whole, what's the song? What's the
Everybody's
song?
working for
Everybody's
the weekend.
working for the weekend, and he's totally misunderstood this song.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
actually, like, when he was talking about it, saying how, oh, yeah, like, it's because everyone wants to work on the weekend. And I was just like, wait.
No.
I had to, like, sing the song in my head and was like, that's not exactly what it means.
Yeah. Is that the one that goes, working for the weekend? Is that the song?
No,
No.
it's the,
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Okay, I'm a
That's the
90s
only part I
child.
know. That is
I'm
the
a
only part I
90s
know.
child. Is that 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm so lost. See, you learn something new on Selfie every day,
You do.
Yeah, you do.
That's very true. Every week.
every week. What else? There was more.
Well, there
Some of
was,
the other-
I'll make love to
yeah, when they went
Yeah,
back, they
the
did
Boyz II Men.
yeah, the
like
Boyz II
you
Men.
want me to.
I think they played that again when she went to her high school reunion
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
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 That's
Great.
But it was a guy who works at the office who was like basically telling Henry, and I think it's Larry, right? Larry, who was the one that joined Henry and singing in the elevator.
I figured it was gonna be only the lucky ones.
Oh, wait.
I think Nando, our producer, is trying to
get a song up. Yeah.
Did you get that song up for us?
Do it.
Okay, it's coming soon.
It's a video, but apparently it's there's a lot of talking in this video.
Just go halfway through. We'll all fill in the blanks.
There we go.
Oh, is this
Everybody's working for the weekend.
This is so good!
I could totally like imagine like somebody with like a mullet or something.
Yes.
Mullet haircut.
Oh my god!
If only it was Friday, but the song totally works right now.
I know.
That's true.
Tuesday,
That's true.
in the middle of the work week.
It already
Helps us
feels like the
get
weekend.
through.
Yeah, it already feels like a Friday for me.
And the name of this band is Loverboy.
Loverboy?
Yeah, and if you look them up, the album cover that this came from is like a pair of tight leather pants with like 2 fingers. Like
Oh
a peace
my
sign in the
god.
back. Yeah, you have to look it up.
So good.
Yeah. So that's none of that reminds me of when they were, when Reverend McMoney. when we meet Reverend McMoney. Oh, that reveal, that scarf just going
so
away.
unexpected.
So unexpected. What do you guys think the purpose was of that was? Like that whole storyline of him just obviously like being like this kind of like guy who's kind of depicted as like, being really cool. He's designing leather outfits for, rock stars and hip hop stars, and he became a reverend.
I think it just really signifies like change, like how much change we all go through, especially from high school, where you have the jock or like the popular girl, right? And then years from now, they're like totally someone different.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was. Like she thought everything was going to be the same. She thought he was going to be this really cool guy who's like a fashion designer, and it turns out he wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
I
think it was sadder because it wasn't so much that like he wasn't that like fashion tycoon, but that like he was kind of like judging her, it seemed, for her choices. And I think like that's what was most disappointing, because I don't think Charmonique would have cared if he was a reverend, but like he was like really kind of like, sister, like you really like, he was kind of shaming her a little bit, which was like sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was really bummed because she had her hopes set on seeing him and falling in love, and that was her one true love.
Yeah.
And I think it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I think that she was pretty bummed too when she started questioning whether or not having a son was a good thing, and that wasn't good.
No, I don't know if she really ever did question. Like I think maybe for like a split second, but as soon as she called Eliza and Eliza was like, "You're the best mom in the world," she just really knew she made the right choice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Eliza and her little Instagram war with her frenemy.
I love the Amber Rose.
I was not expecting that.
Also,
was
shout
really
out, happy
awesome.
birthday, girl. It's your birthday today.
Happy birthday. I have no idea. There's so many things I don't know about, like the Renee Zellweger thing.
We will get into that.
Yeah, we gotta
will get-
talk about that. We have the scoop.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved that whole, I don't know if it was a fight, but what was going on, the
was like-
battle, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a battle.
Like a liking battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram battle.
Yeah. It's pretty realistic to what happens today, too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because like people get really competitive on Instagram.
Well, especially when two people post the same picture, it's, oh, how many likes did you get?
Yeah.
Or you have more likes than me, or something like that. I feel like
So
that happens all the time.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I was just at a networking event today, and they were talking about, like how this YouTube celebrity posts a picture on Instagram, and they instantaneously get 20,000 likes, and like what the implications of that means, like what that means, like what kind of like social media clout, so to speak, that they have. It's crazy. Can we talk
insane.
about Renee Zellweger? Because I'm really, really
Yes.
curious.
Oh my gosh.
So in the episode, they showed a picture. Eliza is, helping Charmonique get ready for the big reunion, and she says, "You don't want to pull a Renee Zellweger where nobody recognizes you."
Yeah.
And I had no idea, but she really looked unrecognizable in that photo.
Yeah.
So was that photo from yesterday?
No, actually, there is a whole nother photo that went
Okay.
out today, and she looked completely different from how you remember her from
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, or like
And
Bridget
this
Jones'
is
Diary.
Right.
this is a photo from
last night.
I just think it was a strange coincidence because she was at the Elle event in Hollywood, Elle Women in Hollywood event, and she just looked so different, completely transformed, totally unrecognizable.
Has it been like a process though that people have been following? Because
No.
why would they?
I
Why would they
think-
specifically choose Renee Zellweger?
I think it's because, like, over the years, you can tell that she's gotten plastic surgery for a lot of the movies that she's been in.
Really?
I think so. Like, I
Really?
mean, with her, like, pout and her, like, you know, her
Wow.
cheekbones. I think you can, like, really tell with her cheekbones. But over time, like, people, I think it's, like, I don't want to say it's an ongoing joke, but it's something that everyone notices. And then
Wow.
just today, it was,
Well, she also she doesn't come on she doesn't make red carpet appearances often, and I
see.
honestly think last month she made one, and it was kind of made news and headlines that she made a rare red carpet appearance, and then
but she looked super different.
but then this Elle Women in
Yeah.
Hollywood event, she looked totally weird. I just
Again,
think
she looked really different.
yeah, and I think it just was a strange coincidence that she
That
she was on
the
Eliza's
show.
phone. I don't think it happened to be from last night, but
I don't know. I feel like Selfie, I don't know who the writing team is, but I feel like the people who are working on Selfie are very plugged into what is happening now.
Oh, definitely.
And what's current, you know, and I feel like that's one of the appeals of the show is that it kind of has both. And I think you're seeing more and more of that now as the different storylines kind of unfold, like Charmonique and her son and her past, which I think is really interesting. And, you know, Eliza's kind of, like, thoughtfulness for Henry in a way. Like, she's kind of looking out for him. She wants to make sure that, he's healthy, he's having fun, and he's like, it's not just about Henry helping Eliza anymore. Have you guys noticed that transition?
Yeah, I have. I think it's, it's a good transition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think,
they're, like, helping each other.
and I think he's adapting well to it. I really loved his refrigerator moment when he was making all those little voices.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Remember when
with the
he was,
yogurt?
like, the yogurts, and he was like,
my gosh,
"You are going in the trash can."
Yeah.
Like, and he had all these different accents. I think that's just like John Cho, the actor. He has like so much to offer to this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. But I love Eliza too. She looks
I think
beautiful
she's a
in
great
today's episode.
She's a great actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the vitamins.
Oh, Henry and his vitamins.
Yes, Henry and his vitamins. So Henry has a hard time not working during the weekends, and I'm sure all us workaholics out there can totally relate. He loves his job.
Yeah.
So he's kind of sitting there with his vitamins when he finds out Eliza posted a picture of her and Kevin in what looks like a nightclub, and he freaks out, obviously. But he goes there and he has like this revelation about vitamins.
Because of nuggets.
All because of nuggets
Chicken
and
nuggets.
how
much kids love them.
Kids really do love nuggets.
Yeah.
I loved
I mean,
chicken nuggets.
I still love them today. Like, there's just something about chicken nuggets that they're, like, so easy to...
I mean, but you have to get the dinosaur ones, though.
Yeah.
Yes, and you always have to dip it in ketchup and Tabasco. Like I don't know. That's how I ate it.
Maybe
Like
just
I made like a mixture.
I'm with you.
I made like a mixture of ketchup and Tabasco. Okay, fine. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm Korean. Well, you're Asian.
Yeah,
Don't you
but-
like spicy food?
I do, but I don't really like Tabasco sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
More of a sriracha person.
Okay, there
Oh,
you go.
you're one of
You're
them.
like
I
a true Asian
For the most part, yeah.
for the most part.
I love that scene with the K-pop.
I know. I was gonna talk about that. I'm telling you, music was such a big part of this episode,
It was
and
so
like in
fun.
so many different ways. What were you gonna say about the K-pop?
I just loved seeing Henry break out of his shell
Yeah,
and
let
just
loose.
totally let loose, and he killed it out there, man.
I know he did kill it.
I didn't know he had it in him.
I didn't either.
Well, his character, actually.
yeah, not John Cho.
Well, I think K-pop is so popular now. Like that, it's like all Asians. I mean, like across all Asian ethnicities, everybody listens to K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even American people like K-pop.
Yeah, when Psy had his, like, little K-pop
Gangnam
breakthrough.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Well, now he has. Well, it's not so new, but he has a song "Hangover" that he recorded with Snoop Dogg. Have you guys heard it
I
before?
haven't heard it, but
Oh my
I
God.
saw that.
It is so funny. It's so funny. Like
Oh my
every time I hear
gosh.
that song, I get it like stuck in my head. It's the funniest song ever. Like yeah, they're basically just like drinking, and then it's all about having a hangover, obviously.
Oh.
Good times.
I mean, you know you're having a good night if you like wake up with a hangover the next day, right?
That's true.
So yeah. Wow. I don't know. What else should we talk about? I'm sorry, you guys. Today is like my first time being the main host, and it's a lot harder than I thought.
No,
Thank you. You guys are being so supportive. Okay. So, oh, yes. How could I forget? Kevin's Eddie Murphy sob.
Oh my gosh. That was the
my gosh.
best part.
What was that?
I think that was actually Eddie Murphy, right?
You think
that
so?
That
I
had
don't
to have
know.
been like a voice go, or you think Kevin, the actor?
Oh,
who
I don't
plays
think
Kevin.
the actor who plays. I don't think Kevin did it.
I don't think his voice is that deep enough to like
Yeah.
sob like that.
I don't think so.
I'm sure it's someone.
What's this song?
What is it?
What is this
Hangover?
song?
This is an Eddie Murphy song.
This is an Eddie
This is
Murphy song.
An Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy song.
Oh no! It was like Eddie Murphy like
Crying.
sobbing, like crying.
Oh.
Sob like
Never
S-O-B.
You're so busy talking about songs. I
Sorry.
thought it was that was his one big hit, Party All the Time. It was an 80s song.
Oh my god! I
I
didn't
love
even
that
know.
you found it though.
I know. Thank you.
Anyway, here we go.
So we have Eddie Murphy's.
This is Eddie Murphy singing.
He kind of.
Really?
Yeah, this is absolutely. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
showing
you
my
can-
age right now. I'm absolutely.
No,
showing my
no,
age
I'm
right now.
surprised I haven't
Here's
heard
the
this
chorus
song.
to this song, maybe.
He kind of sounds like a little.
I
bit-
do
Oh
know
yeah!
that
Oh yeah! I
song.
do know this song.
That's right. Yeah. I just know the chorus. That's it.
That's Eddie Murphy.
They should have
I
had this song
actually
in the
had no idea.
episode.
I'm not gonna lie though, I only know this song because of Glee.
Oh,
I
was this
don't-
song
I
on
don't-
Glee?
Yeah, it was on one of the episodes when Gwyneth Paltrow was guest starring.
yeah.
She sings the song.
Wow.
So that's the only reason why
Oh.
I know this song. Is because of
Wow.
Gwyneth. So cool.
What else you got up your sleeve?
I'm loaded with trivia. I'm totally loaded with trivia.
Oh my gosh!
So-
I want. If you can find "Hangover" by Psy, I think that would be a fun one to
I mean,
share.
but nothing-
I was actually pulling that one up.
Yeah,
and then
really?
you said Eddie Murphy, so I actually picked that one
Pause
instead.
halfway through.
So yeah, I paused halfway
Yeah.
through. But-
Wait, did any of you guys think it was like super funny how Henry was so excited about salad?
Like a healthy salad.
Like
He's
a
like,
big
"I'm
healthy
filled
salad.
with salad, or I'm full of salad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was so interesting because it gave me like kind of like a view into his life. Yeah, this is the song "Hangover."
Wait.
I can't remember last night.
That's Snoop, yeah. No, literally. Yeah, because Psy is being managed by Justin Bieber and Scooter.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's really interesting. I think that's why I'm just so like again. I think Selfie is like a show that's like trying to bridge a gap because Asian American. I think Asian entertainment in general is like really like up and coming. Kelly's just
I was like just dying over the song over
I
here.
love all the songs that are happening right now in studio in the show.
It's a music
It's so
lesson.
good.
It's
It
a
is.
music
It's a
lesson.
music day today.
Well, I mean, music is like a huge part of culture,
culture today.
and our entertainment, and like our ability to kind of like transcend different cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know. I wonder if Selfie was going for that, or if it became that because John Cho joined the project. Because originally it was just about, you know, kind of like a remake of My Fair Lady, and taking Eliza and kind of remaking her into this lady. But now I feel like it's become so much more than just about a social makeover.
Yeah. It's very like I feel like they're making it more relatable, not just socially, but with everything else.
Yeah, I think that you said earlier about the creators are so on their game.
Yeah.
They're really good and really quick with. I mean, even the language, everything
Yeah,
that
I
that
know.
Eliza says or anything that's happening. I just feel like they're really on it. They're spot on.
I agree. And I feel like a lot of the things that they say are like good hashtags, like real love. When Charmonique at the end, she's like, she gives that wonderful kind of like monologue to the Reverend. She's
Self-love.
like, self-love. And that's real love. And I was
Yeah.
like, hashtag real love. Yes. She is so fabulous.
She's amazing.
Tell me out on that one. Cool. Nanda, you got anything?
I'm not going to pull that one.
Okay.
Yes.
On that note.
And the
On
crowd's
that
quiet.
Oh, well, actually, Kellie, you did say you had a theory about something.
Yeah, I actually, well, it's not really a theory, but I did notice something, and I think it has to do with the creators being super, just, they're thinking forward. I feel like a lot of the conversations that happen, they're unnatural. They're not normal. They're weird. Like last week when the boss had the Channing Tatum quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, weird. I don't ever think a boss would give a quiz like that, let alone a quiz in general, to to a meeting. I think that's super weird. But if you think about it, though, quizzes are very popular on Facebook, on
BuzzFeed
quizzes, or what Disney character are you? Or anything like that. They're on people's timelines, on your news feed. They show up all the time. And I feel like these creators are having the characters play out situations that happen on social media in real life.
I can see that.
Like another one.
Meaning? I'm lost.
Okay, another example.
Okay.
Last week again with Larry and his wife. Do you remember when his wife was, I'm going to the chiropractor hospital? Chiropractor? I'm going to the chiropractor. And he goes, okay, cool. And she goes, why aren't you giving me more than that? Why are you just saying okay, cool? And they got into that whole argument. That okay, cool, I feel is...
Oh, I see.
That response is kind of like a
text message.
Well, that, or I was thinking it was kind of like a like on Facebook or on Instagram. Somebody posts a status, I'm going to the chiropractor. Or, just got released from the hospital. And a lot of people like it. You're not adding anything to the conversation. You're not contributing.
Right.
You're acknowledging that they posted that or that they posted that picture. You're liking it. You're, okay, cool. But you're not adding anything. You're not ignoring them, but you're just not bringing anything new to the table.
That's really interesting.
And I feel
I think you are onto something there.
I think the creators are having these little situations that happen that are super common on social media. They're having the characters play them out in the show, which is why I think it's weird. I think, because no husband and wife would have that conversation of, I'm going to the chiropractor. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't happen.
I see.
But and especially with the boss, too. What boss? I mean, maybe if you do that, cool. You're a cool boss. But I don't think that happens all the time.
Right.
Especially a Channing Tatum quiz.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's like another aspect that Selfie is kind of bringing into their stories. It's like just kind of like bringing light to these kind of events that happen and making us stop and think about it, because I never really thought about it.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see if there's any other situations that happen in the future episodes where we can be like, okay, that's weird, that wouldn't happen in real life, but that does happen all the time on Twitter, or that does happen all the time on whatever social media platform.
Right. Well, I mean, I think so far all of our predictions in the studio have kind of panned out, and I gotta say, my prediction about Henry and Eliza going the romantic route seems to be happening. Yeah. So should we roll into some predictions?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So what do you guys think? Any predictions?
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV
Predictions.
predictions.
It's very fitting for Halloween.
It is.
Yeah.
For the month of October.
Oh, I wonder what they're gonna do for Halloween.
You think they're going to have a Halloween episode?
Oh,
I hope
something. Yeah, I have a prediction. I will start this off. I have a prediction that they're gonna do some sort of really cute couples matching Halloween costume, maybe.
Henry and Eliza are going to do a couple things?
I don't know, maybe. Do TV shows usually have Halloween episodes? They do,
they
right?
Like Modern Family.
Yeah, they do.
Brooklyn
I think it'll be fun.
Glee.
I also think Eliza would look amazing in a costume. I would love to see her in a costume. All of her outfits
What kind of costume do you
so...
think she would be in?
Oh, that's a good
I would love
one.
to see her in something that we wouldn't expect. I would love to see her in something like maybe like she's an old lady or something where she's completely covered up with makeup, where what's that? I don't know the movie. What's the movie where Jennifer Lawrence, is it X-Men, where she was that?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
thing.
she's Mystique.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
something where she's just covered and completely not Eliza.
Well, Mystique is not very covered.
Oh,
She's
I don't know. I've never
literally
seen it.
naked.
Oh yeah, she
Well,
is.
okay,
She's
I'm
naked,
covered
but
in blue.
Yeah, but she's covered in blue. But you see her figure, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But Eliza's got a good figure.
Yep,
Well,
she does.
She is rocking it.
I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm just butting in. I haven't even seen the episode, but you know that the actress Karen Gillan played Nebula on Guardians of the Galaxy, which is also owned by ABC.
Wait,
so
what?
Yeah.
So she
Guardians
There's
of
a
the
Disney-
Galaxy?
Well, not owned by ABC, but
think that's
Disney.
Marvel, isn't
Disney.
it? It's
it was
Disney.
but it's a Disney
Disney.
movie.
Oh, Disney.
It's a Disney
The
movie,
movie?
technically.
Yeah.
The movie is a Disney movie.
No,
Marvel.
it was.
It's Marvel, but
Marvel, but Disney
owns
owns
the rights
Marvel.
To,
Yeah.
Well, they own the rights to show that movie. They don't
Right.
own Marvel.
I thought it was Zoe Saldana.
That's
No,
a different
no.
character.
She plays a different character.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but there's a character named Nebula, which Karen Gillan is bald.
Oh my God, that's Karen Gillan.
That's her.
Mind
blown.
So it would be really funny if they actually made a reference to a costume in that kind of getup.
That
We'll
was
have to
kinda
look
cool.
for that. We'll have to keep an eye out for that.
So, oh my God, what if Henry is what's the name of the tree?
Groot.
Oh, Groot.
Groot. Yes. Oh my God, I would love to see Henry as Groot and Gillan as Nebula.
I don't know if she'd actually go and play her character though.
Yeah,
That would,
I know.
mean, that'd be super cool. That'd be
Yeah.
a great
It
Yeah.
would be funny.
tied together.
It would be
It
funny.
would be a nice reference. It's a little too nerdy. I agree.
I
Like,
would
Yeah,
also-
for a character.
I
But
would also.
I don't know if people who watch Selfie have seen that movie
But don't forget that Karen Gillan, a lot of people are big fans of her from Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Who?
That's true. That's
So-
true.
Yeah.
Possible.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's really interesting because this is like Selfie's kind of like a different crowd from the crowd that watches Doctor Who. I mean, everybody watches Doctor Who. Even I've seen lots of episodes, but like Selfie's a little bit different. And it's really interesting. They're doing a lot of forward thinking over there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would love to see them as like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think that would be super hot. It's probably not gonna happen.
I'm gonna veto that and say that's not gonna happen.
Okay,
But,
what are your predictions?
I don't know if I have really anything new. I think that we are seeing Henry kind of warm up to her, and maybe he might start thinking about her not in just a friend way.
I can't believe you still think that you really think that he still just likes her as a friend.
I just don't know. I think opposites attract, right? And they are so
Yes.
opposite. So it could work, but I just don't know if that's where the creators are going to take the show.
What do you think, Michelle?
I don't know. I'm going to have to go against that and think that that's my... I mean, I personally don't want them to take that route just because...
The route of
them being
just being friends?
romantical
Oh, okay.
partners. Yeah.
Why?
Just because I feel like I feel like that's very cliche. Like a lot of shows, they go that route and then like sometimes the fans don't like that. Like especially like in New Girl when Nick and Jess get together. Like not a lot of people were very happy. I'm sorry if you love them together.
I have so many mixed feelings about that show.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying like with that or like with Friends, how Ross and Rachel get together and then they break up and then they get back together. So it's like it's always you're like if they go that romantic route, you know there's going to be that roller coaster.
Yeah.
And they have to like just keep it going. So I don't want to see that happen, but I feel like they are going that route because of what happens at the end, how he kind of has that like
That moment.
that spark, that moment, and then especially when
Chemistry.
they were babysitting Kevin together,
Yeah.
and they were trying to get him to go to bed,
Yeah.
and then like he's like, you have to nurture the child, and he was like teaching her, you know, and then remember how like a couple weeks ago how he had that moment with his ex-girlfriend who had a kid,
Yeah.
so it kind of like ties it together.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, I just had a
Like a breakthrough
moment. What if like they accidentally like hook up and like she winds up getting pregnant?
No.
What if like they just get like so drunk and like they're just like partying super hard and like since like Henry's not used to it, like I don't know, something crazy happens and then like that's
See, I don't
like-
see Henry getting drunk though.
because the thing is
I
like
don't- I
I'm
think he's
trying
too-
to think like how is the show going to sustain? Like how is it gonna go and like what are we going to see? Because something has to happen
That's true.
for it to go from season to season to season, which I'm hoping it does.
Yeah.
And our producer Nando has shared with us that they ordered 3 more scripts, which I'm so excited about.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like people are going to come around to it. The more people understand that it's not just about selfies and just social media, that there's actually, you know, substance to the show and that this show is starting to have legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I like did
No,
all
it's
the
okay.
predictions.
No, it was good.
I
No,
know.
but I think that's it for
That's it?
predictions. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I guess that's it for this episode. I am like the most awkward main host ever, you guys. I am so sorry. I was so not prepared for this moment.
But where can they find you on social media?
You guys can find me at Miss_June Lee on Twitter, and you guys can check out my website, amazetv.com. And you guys?
Oh, well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _Michelle Phi.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kellie Knez.
Bye. Thank you guys for joining us. See you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.